All right, you know what? Let's say
Let's
say 50. That makes more sense.
Guys.
Huh?
Do you see if the radio station wants to sponsor our team?
We could pay for an advertisement, maybe.
Oh.
If we wanted to.
I mean,
Like,
I think we should do more shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think this would be something to keep in mind for later. Is maybe to, like, buy... Liz, I think you're thinking of you.
Okay. So what should we do now? Should we just leave then, or...?
To the fishing store!
You guys walk up the path, and you reach the rod shop. I'm just going to recycle the Pokemarts, because I didn't feel like drawing a unique store just for fishing rods.
Looks so familiar!
Hey, look, it looks like every store ever. It must be a popular layout.
Hello, sir. We would like to take a look at your rods. Long and short, short and long.
Big and thick.
He gains an injury. He gains an injury from a nosebleed. All right. Here is his store. Here's his store. This is a specialty fishing store, so he is the only person in the area that sells these. He offers fishing licenses for trainers. He has diving suits. Yeah, if you want to fish in town or in any part of any owned parts of the river, like you get actually no, any river in the region, you do have to buy a fishing license. However, if you just like go out of town and like fish in the ocean, you're fine. But as long as you're within city limits, you have a license.
Okay.
I mean, it's blatantly a tax thing, but every country in the world does this pretty much. He offers diving suits, and like a poor quality diving suit. It gives you 30 minutes of air, and it's $1,000. Yeah. It gives you 30 minutes of air. A good diving suit is $5,000, and it can give you 2 hours, and an excellent diving suit can last 12 hours, and they're $15,000. And then he also sells rods. You know what? I'll just go ahead and post everything.
I want to fish. Yes, I want to fish.
All right. He sells rods. He sells nets. Nets are really good. You make an attack with it. It's an AC of 6, and if you use it on a Pokemon, it takes -20 off of the capture roll. He offers bait. He offers a fishing lure. Fishing lure is essentially bait that's reusable for fishing only. He sells dive balls, and he sells copies of HM Dive.
How much are dive balls?
Dive balls are 800 each. Now, what's great about dive balls is it's
you don't
minus.
Want dive balls fishing. You want lure balls, apparently. Net balls.
Well, this town, because they're next to the ocean, they sell dive balls.
Dive balls.
Yeah.
Port Oligarch sells net balls.
But dive balls are useless unless we're in the water.
Yeah.
Well, it's really popular since it's so close to the ocean to go diving here.
Ah.
We should get a few dive balls, guys. We should get a few dive balls.
That means we have to buy a suit.
We should get a few dive balls.
What are you trying to get?
A few dive balls.
No, obviously, what kind of Pokemon are you trying to get?
One that you dive for.
There's not too many that are in the water that we need a dive ball for, though.
We should get some dive balls.
She may have seen my DM.
Really trust me on this.
She may have seen my notes.
We should get a couple of dive balls.
All right. Well, what's good about dive balls is not only do they give you a -20 to your capture roll, if you're throwing it underwater or underground. They're also hydrodynamic, which means you get your full throw distance.
Oh. Let's get some. It just sounds like they're useful.
Do we have enough money to get all this?
Well, how dive balls are what? 100 each?
800.
800.
800 each. 800.
I would just get like 5 or 6 max. We don't need many. Trust
They
me.
can't be. I think, wait, did you say 800 each
Yes.
for a dive ball?
That's
Yeah.
about how much they are in the game.
We're gonna fucking be poor.
We'll be fine.
We can't even afford a
Well,
rod
yeah,
if we're
I'm
buying
look-
all these dive balls.
Wait, how long? Wait, before at the beginning, how long did you say it took us to walk from thingy to here?
A couple days.
Okay.
Like 3 days.
How much money have we got then? 'Cause we're not really.
22,261. Oh wait, we lost $400 because of the lottery. So
200. 200.
I lowered it to 200.
all right.
Okay.
So we have
Oh.
22,000 about.
Well, we wanted a rod, didn't we? Do we want a good
Yeah, I
rod?
would like a rod, but somebody wants a bunch of dive balls.
Well, how much is the rod?
Well, depends which rod we get. If we want the best rod, it's 15,000.
15,000.
Mhm.
How much is the second best one? Because we could probably,
5,000.
5,000.
and we could probably just get the medium one, and no big deal.
That's fine.
Because
So
you get,
we're gonna get a good rod. Apparently, we have to get bait because in this world we need bait.
Well, you don't need bait. It's just optional.
so like if we get a good rod and then like up it with bait on occasion, we could get like a maximum variety of things. Because like with the best rod, you get really good stuff, but you're gonna be restricted to what you can get. You can get less variety. At least that's how it worked in the games. It seemed like I always preferred fishing with the good rod than I did with the other one.
So we're in agreement. We're gonna get the good rod.
Okay.
And then what else?
A fishing lure to boost it up.
We're getting a lure. How much is a
And then
lure?
a couple of dive balls.
A lure is 1,500, but if you get a lure, you never have to buy bait for fishing again.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So that's.
Oh, is fishing lure worth it? Yeah. Okay. So that's what. So we're getting the good rod and the lure, so that's 65. And then.
And then I guess we'll get some dive balls. But how many can we get before we go broke?
I was just saying to get like 6 of them.
We're not going to be able to afford 6. Not 800 a pop.
Hold on, let me do some math.
If you do 5 of them, that's
We
4
can.
grand.
Oh,
Yeah.
why don't we ask this guy if he wants to sponsor us? Maybe he can throw us some free shit.
Oh, he goes, yeah, I could. It's just, I don't know. Like,
Thing is,
you guys
we're
are... Oh, sorry?
That's the thing. Yeah, we're new to this. We're new to this town, Lavi.
Yeah,
so they
I'm
don't
not-
really know us.
Yeah, we're not really that big yet either. I mean, we're still starting, so I don't think that asking for a ton of sponsorship right now is really going to be too super useful. Besides, 8, 16, 32, 4,000. I mean, if we get 5 of them, that's only $4,000.
For that'd be 10,000. That'd be
No, it'd be
10,500.
I'm doing the adding. Relax yourself.
no, it'd be $4,000.
Okay, so we'll spend $10,500 and we'll be fine.
10,000. Okay.
I'm doing the
To
calculator.
get the lure.
So we'll
yeah.
take the good rod, the fishing lure, and 5 of those dive balls, please.
He says, no problem. And he reminds you, he puts everything on the counter after fetching it. He says, would you like a fishing license to go with this? I mean, you can go
Sure,
out...
how much more is that?
He says, fishing license is 1,000 per trainer, or for a team, 3,000.
We'll just get the team.
You sh-
Hold on, let's see how much fucking money we have left.
Actually, who's going to be doing any fishing?
I mean, I like to fish.
Scarlett's going to be fishing. Who else?
Well, I mean, we'll just trade the license off with the rod because we only have 1 rod between us too. So
Yeah.
like whoever
Okay,
wants to go.
So we have
It's not-
$11,761.
So really, we only need 1 license, which will save a bit of money.
I mean, it's not like the license is transferable. It's not like Professor Oak is calling you saying now's not the time to do that. It's registered to you to the Utopia government.
Yeah, so like if we get the team one, then we just yeah.
I mean, we can afford it.
I mean, okay, we'll get team one then.
Yeah, officer, you don't want to do anything illegal.
Yeah.
Hey, I said we can afford it. I'm doing the calculations here.
I know.
Yeah, I kind of figured you were. But I'm just saying, yeah, I mean, because we only have one rod between the four of us anyway, there's no reason not to get the team license because we'll be trading off anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, if one of us, if we want a personal one later, we could always just go back and do that.
Okay, so we got $8,761.
Left.
Yes.
That's fine.
Oh, we're good.
Until the next month when we get all our sponsors and shit, but that's not until the next month.
And remember,
Alright.
in town, your living expenses are taken care of. So
Yeah.
All right, everybody happy? We got our stuff. Thank you, sir.
Yay!
Yay.
he bows and takes your money and says, "Have a good day. We hope to see you again soon." And he says,
Yeah.
"Before you go, about the sponsorship, you guys won the bug catching contest, right?"
Yeah.
Sure did. Apparently, everybody knows about it.
Well, it's
Yeah,
it's the
that is
biggest
true.
event in town. He says, "I was up in the Chikorita balloon.
Oh, cute! I think I remember that one.
I didn't mention it, but yeah, okay."
Oh, you were the one saying racial slurs at us.
No. Well, he says, but
Aiden touching himself. Steven?
he looks awkward and just kind of leans back. He says, "Anyway," he goes, "The shop could sponsor you, except there's no benefit to me catching or sponsoring bug catchers. If you get the idea." He says, "If you go out and if you go out and catch maybe an impressive water type Pokemon and bring it here, and we do some paperwork and stuff, that might be worth it."
Oh,
Okay,
don't worry,
I
dude.
think
I'm gonna
we-
catch you the finest water Pokemon you've ever seen.
He goes, I don't doubt it, seeing as how you guys owned at that bug catching contest."
Yeah, Ranger's honor.
Let's go
Yes.
fishing.
Yeah, come back with a fucking love disc.
Hey there, my name's Son Goku, and I sometimes watch the Loading Crew's affairs. Sometimes I like the Pokemans, sometimes I like the Pathfindings, sometimes I just like eating muffins while watching their videos, and I hope that you did too! If you did, be sure to like and subscribe and check out the Loading Crew on all these platforms that you can see. Until the next time we meet, have a good one!